Good morning. Today we are going to Bukit Mat. Some people call it Bukit Quarry. So from there you can see the nice, iconic, what bridge?
Rawang Bypass.
Rawang Bypass. That's the tallest elevated highway in the whole of Malaysia.
It took 12 years to build.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll be joined today with our friend Alan again. And we are at the trailhead. The trail starts on paved road. Continue to walk for about 8 minutes and you will reach the highway's noise barrier wall. Take the right turn and continue walking until you reach the tunnel, where you will enter and cross to the other side of the highway. So we have reached the sound barrier, and underneath here there's a tunnel whereby we're going to make our way inside. Okay, here it is, and there is reported to be there are a lot of swift inside. I see it's flying in. So while you walk, you may see the birds flying in and out.
I saw one float.
Yeah. So it's actually, people say tunnel lah, to Rawang, but it's actually a longkang. so we'll be crawling inside the longkang. Okay, so let's go. Ooh. You see? There are a lot of swift birds here. Wow. Bird's nest. Wonder can call it bird's nest here now. Wow, you see? Yeah. So you see the swift, they are resting in their nest. I'm sure a lot of saliva inside there that is valuable.
And
wow, I'm going to walk on the water. I'm too tall. Okay, we are out of the tunnel. Whew. Wow. Next we are walking on drain. These are actually drain. Oh. So effectively we are walking on these steps that is actually drains. It's drainage for this hill. It's not the usual step because you can see it's slant towards down. So when it's like, if let's say it's wet, so it tends to be slippery, I think. It's a steep elevation. There is rope here if one wants to hang on to it. Wow, that rope become a string. It's traffic jam. Traffic jam, someone taking photo upstairs.
Please adjust intensity.
It's a shoe. Huh?
Careful of the rope, yeah, if you're not moving.
Definitely a good pair of shoes will be helpful in this kind of terrain.
Help.
What happened? What happened?
The rocks.
See? Yeah, bring a pair of gloves next time.
Okay, good.
First viewpoint. Next, after we have ascended the hill halfway, we will be walking through this path with tall grass, tall lalang, both sides. So we are like descending again. Continue to walk. Oh yeah, I think so. I think we are there already.
Yeah, you're there.
Not so tough. It's quite easy.
Everyone should come then. Up here you can see a very nice panoramic view of Rawang. We reached this area in 30 minutes from where we begin, despite the congestion, so it's a very short hike. So, this is the popular rock.
Focus, 唔夠 focus 多張嚟。
That's the popular rock that people take nice picture.
冇相干呢度空氣好嘛？你冇相干。
Let's have some coffee.
Coffee.
Uncle, auntie, come here must have some breakfast lah, eat some biscuit,
Yeah.
drink some coffee.
Reward ourselves after a hike.
Yeah. Which one is mine? This one is.
都未喐，都未喐。
Oh, I put in
Yeah, you dip it in. The Rawang Bypass was built to solve the traffic congestion along the Malaysia Federal Route 1 in the town centre of Rawang. This route was reported to reduce travelling time from Serendah to Selayang from 2 hours to under 30 minutes. Rawang Bypass is also known as Rawang Serendah Highway. This 10-kilometer highway was opened to traffic in November 2017 after 12 years of construction. It features a 2.7-kilometer elevated viaduct with highest pillar of 58.2 meters. The viaduct was constructed along the border of the Selangor State Heritage Park to minimize the negative impact towards the critically endangered Giam Kanching trees, which is an endemic species and can only be found nowhere else but in the Heritage Park.
Okay, we are queuing for the photograph at the popular rock. Oh,
young man.
小心啊，小心啊。
屁股进来一点，屁股，屁股。
别屁股进来一点。
哇，哎，careful Alan, careful. Okay, time to go, and we are going down via a different route, so we make it one loop lah. So this one will be through the, I think we cross the highway through the under the bypass lah. We are also going down through a drain.
Oh, this is another.
Yeah, it's another route.
Another landing for photo.
Yep. Better to hold the rope because the steps they are slanting because these are drain so it's not flat, it's slanting, so with, the rope will give some support so that you don't slip. Actually, at this lower level, you see, we were at the top. Okay, so we come down to this lower level. It's even a better spot to take photograph. You can see the whole highway. Just now up there, because of the overgrowth of the trees and greens, it blocked partially of the highway. So come down here to this level to take a photo. Better. Yeah. Never come during rainy season because it will be so slippery. These moss on these steps can be slippery, so got to be really careful. Towards the end of this drain walk, so we need to descend here. Is very steep, so this one I think need to rely on the tree branches and the ropes. This will lead us to under the bridge so that we can cross over back to the other.
年轻的走这边，老的走那边。
没有，这里很花一下，那边的。好呀，咩山頭啊？咩啊？
落到冇啊嗰度。
呢度落到，呢度落到。
好多啊！
So at this part, you need to cross a little titi to make it to the other side. From this point, we go under the highway. Tall people, careful your head.
I have to.
Well, at my height, I have to be careful as well.
Okay, we are back to the other side of the highway where we parked, and on top of it there was where we were, the peak. this route will bring us back to the tunnel area and moving back to our car.
We just had some fun with a young group of hikers all the way from Batu Arang.
Wow, this one is a really tall one. Really tall stupa. 再放。可以。We are back to the sound barrier wall, and we'll be reaching the drain very soon. Yeah, yeah. How?
Yeah, good.
See you.
要柬埔寨，咱们就可以了。
Okay, so after a while, you see this arrow on the tree, and this is where we came in and the exit as well. Okay, what's the verdict?
Good, very nice, not too tough. It's quite easy.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's not like what the blog says. It's very difficult, very tough, but certainly you need a certain amount of stamina, especially when you climb up the drain, pull the rope, so must be strong the hand.
Yeah, and a pair of good shoes, gloves, and plenty of smiles
Smile!
for your photographs.
And some coffee and yeah, something to eat. It's very cooling upstairs.
And
on that. Okay, yes, 100 plus. Yep. Yep, bye.
Bye.